So,
Methodology.
back for episode 2 of Hot Sauces on Us.
Godzilla Hot Sauce versus
Alright.
Got a Bad Movie Crew.
Alright, I got my cards ready. So welcome to Godzilla Hot Sauces Raids Again. I'm your bringer of Sandus, host, Jack. And I'm again joined by Aaron, Alex, and Josh. Thank you guys again for joining me for this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like last
Glad
time.
to be here.
Alright, like last time, each hot sauce, I have a question for us to answer related to bad movie night.
Oh.
This time, I've decided that your answers can include our selections from years 1 through 4.
Oh,
Thank you.
Alright?
even year 4.
Which
But
were,
they don't
which,
know about year 4 yet.
That's okay. Alright, and I have a list of all of our picks in case you need it.
Good lord, so many bad movies.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So many. Lastly, since none of you took me up on my offer for any information about the kaiju on any of the hot sauces, this will now be forced upon you.
Oh, I see.
Okay?
Great. Yeah.
We're starting off with The Unbelievable, that has a heat level of 6, featuring Varan, who first appeared in Varan the Unbelievable.
Mango
I can't
habanero.
believe it's not Veron.
Ah!
Listen,
Alright.
this is all haram.
Yeah.
It's all haram. All haram.
Take
No.
flight.
No.
Take flight with a tropical blast of mango fruit flavor that collides with a heavy hit of heat.
What is with you and the fruity hot sauce?
I-
He doesn't pick them.
I don't pick
Godzilla
them.
people pick
This
them.
is
Okay,
Yeah.
what's with Godzilla people and fruity hot sauce?
Look,
Alright.
after 1998.
so. Varan has been called the giant flying squirrel monster because of his gliding membrane under his arms. Even though his design is based off of a Draco lizard, Godzilla, and a Kappa. And if you're wondering what a Kappa
I feel
is,
like I know some of these words.
you should. A Kappa is an amphibious supernatural entity that likes cucumbers, and they're often accused of attacking people in water and trying to steal the victim's soul orb, which is located in your butt.
That just raises way too many questions.
Yes.
Anyway,
There's prize money, right?
No.
the prize is that we get to eat the hot sauce.
Yes.
No, we get to eat the wings. The hot
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah. This time I've gone with boneless.
Oh, okay.
So make things
A little easier.
easier.
Okay then.
And if Alex chooses to be, he can be our wing commander.
Ugh.
I picked that movie.
I know, but you're not near the wings.
Well, it's you know what? I'll just shove it in my mouth. Yeah, just give it the old. Oh God! Josh does Dallas. Jack over there just.
Hey, hey.
all over the
I'm a professional.
That's how Jack got his
I've
way
done
through-
this before.
That's how Jack earned his way through college.
Ooh,
Boy.
Look, student debt is nothing.
Real. It's a problem.
Okay.
All right.
First one.
It's already hotter than the first set. From the first one. Which is good. But also a little scary.
All except that one. There was like number 4.
Yeah. Well, this
Was the
starts
hottest
at
one?
6, so.
Right, but I was just saying, like, it took us, till 8 or 9 or 10 or something to actually,
8. It was when we actually started feeling it.
Mhm.
The one that was at 11 was actually milder than even the 8. But this 6 is almost as hot. if not hotter than the original 8.
kick.
We're going to start with telling an origin story from Bad Movie Night.
An origin story?
Yes.
Okay, Doctor Strange.
No.
No.
What is an action-adventure movie, and how did we discover
Oh.
this Bad Movie Night genre? I told you!
Clearly directed at me.
Well,
I told
since it's
you.
directed at you.
I told you, I've got some good questions.
I mean, you guys know this.
I know, but
Oh,
they don't know
listeners
this.
don't?
Our
They
listeners
know.
don't.
Okay.
So
Looking up bad movies. Looking up bad movies as one does.
Yes.
on a late night, you're just kind of surfing through, and you got like a list of some, and you're going through and you're picking it out, and you try to find out, well, what is the movie about? So, I picked out Malibu Express. It's one of the first movies we did. What was this? Movie number, 4 or 5.
Yeah, it was pretty up there.
We're pretty early, first year, and the Wikipedia clearly says it's an action-adventure movie. So I say, oh, I know the gang. They like action and adventure.
They like action. They like adventure.
There's 2 types of bad movies. There's the bad movies that are entertained a lot, and there's bad movies that are boring. And watching a boring bad movie is just a fucking waste of time, and no one wants to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. It's not even fun. No, I was like, okay, if there's action and adventure in it, then that's gotta. It's not boring. It's not boring. It can't be by definition. By definition, adventure can't be boring.
Unfortunately.
Well, what their idea of adventure was starting the movie by heavily promoting the fact that they have 4 playmates in this movie, bunny girls.
Yes, and that the movie literally walks up to the line of it being a softcore porn.
And then the girl is topless right at this intro, and they're like, enjoy the movie, as they're just like, enjoy the tits and the movie. And this was not in the Wikipedia at all.
No.
Nope. And we're all like, Josh, what have you gotten us into?
So I inadvertently showed us
a new genre.
a softcore pornish movie to my friends, which was somewhat embarrassing. And the only defense I could come up with was that it was an action-adventure movie, as described on the internet. And that's what... So now action-adventure is just code word for boobies are going to show up.
And I believe my response was, well... In porns, there is action, and they do go on an adventure.
There is an adventure, there is action, but in the context of it,
it definitely blindsided us a bit.
I think we've exhausted the topic.
Yes.
Oh, I could talk more.
That is what an action-adventure movie really is.
And we would still recommend that movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Next is Mutated Rose with a heat level of 7, featuring Biolante, or some people call her Biolante, who first appeared in Godzilla vs. Biolante. This was actually a limited release sauce I got when I ordered Series 2. Yeah. Now you know when I ordered it, roughly, around Valentine's Day.
Huzzah! Isn't that like Spanish for like dancing?
Yes, it says Valentine's Day exclusive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by its floral beauty. I can't talk.
Floral.
This mutation to science is a real burner. Biolante was created by combining the DNA of Godzilla, a rose, and a human. That makes her the half-sister of Godzilla and Space Godzilla.
Oh, Lord.
And you guys thought that Space Godzilla's origin of Godzilla cells going into a black hole, coming out a white hole, absorbing crystalline organisms, and then rapidly evolving was crazy science stuff.
No one Godzilla movie has a monopoly on crazy science.
No.
All right, let's give it a
Dancing
try.
in the moonlight. Anyway. See what I mean?
I love the sound.
And then it just drips out. Drip.
Like some of them are like real liquidy.
And some of them are real thick.
It certainly doesn't look like a rose.
No, it doesn't.
No.
I've seen wines that were more rosé.
Yeah.
You can't have the hot sauce.
Yeah, no hot sauce for you, Gabe.
Sit.
We have a dog here
Yeah,
who
you
wants to participate. He is not.
He knows not what he wishes for.
Yes.
He's like, give me some. Nobody.
You know not.
You don't want this. You don't want this. Okay.
Alright.
Charles. That is not hotter. It's like not really hot at all.
Mm-mm.
No, it's got like a little bit of.
It does have a kick to it, but it definitely does not
Does
seem.
not have, it has a heat to it, but it does not have a kick.
It does not seem as
And
bad
the
as
heat is not
the
as
previous
much as
one.
a kick. In the
Yeah.
previous, yeah.
For the bad movies we've watched based on a video game, which do you think did the best job depicting that video game? So we've got Double Dragon, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Wing Commander, Monster Hunter, Super Mario Brothers, and DOA, Dead or Alive. I'm gonna
That's
say
a lot of video games.
yes, there's a lot of. I'm gonna say Wing Commander is not on my list at all.
No. Do they even show like one first-person space fight shot in that movie?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Really. So that's right out. Oof. I feel like the fighting games are probably closest. I want to say DOA. I want to say DOA is closest because
especially the volleyball scene.
there's the volleyball in it.
Yes, so they
lots
call
of DOA volleyball.
Yep.
And I don't think I've ever really played like the original DOA or anything like that. But I'm sure like it's just a really shit like plot just to have some fight scenes and have the characters actually fight each other.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what the movie does. So it's like, yeah, there's like a plot, quote unquote, but most of the time they just end up having a fight on some like scenic place. And that's like what happens in the game, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably closest.
I think so.
Well, what else was there? Let's go through that list.
The other one is, I would say Double Dragon.
Double Dragon.
Because Double Dragon, if you remember the game, it's literally, here's two people, and they're going scene by scene, and there's some sort of plot in the background that you really don't care about because you're just beating up people on the street. Now, I'm not saying that's really what happens in the movie.
What takes it away from me, though, is that it starts with you're fighting people on the street, but then you end up like fighting people in like the Congo and the Amazon, and you're in like these really weird like places that don't show up in the movie.
Sure.
It's like I feel like I remember there was this one time you're just fighting in the middle of the Amazon, and you don't even know how you got there. You just are.
Are you sure you're not thinking about Contra?
I think you're thinking.
Yeah, I think you might be thinking about Contra.
You guys need to play Double Dragon. Don't you gaslight me. What were some of the other options here? Definitely not Super Mario Bros.
No. Street Fighter,
Mortal
Kombat
Kombat,
Annihilation, Monster Hunter. That one's out. That one.
No, that's nothing.
I don't know because I feel like my brain fell asleep during Monster Hunter.
It was not good.
No.
The game is far more fun because you actually feel like each actual monster hunt, at least the first time, is an achievement.
Well, the problem with the Monster Hunter movie is there's no monster hunting.
There's no monster hunting
Yeah.
for 9
And the
tenths
few-
of it,
and the few
a
monsters
times
that they-
you
It's
just-
like,
Yeah,
oh no,
hunting
I'm stranded. And like she spends like 40 minutes on that stupid rock formation.
Yeah.
yeah, with
And the few
giant
monsters that they
ants.
hunt, they just kill them and then they walk off. They don't even harvest anything to use.
Yeah, it was disappointing.
Very disappointing.
It was disappointing.
Yes,
Yes.
flat out disappointing.
Yes,
so
I have
what
to.
were
I
the others?
concur.
I would probably go with either Double Dragon or potentially
Double Dragon was close. They were close.
Street Fighter or DOA. Well,
Right, the fighting game.
Yeah, the fighting.
the fighting games, I think, do
Except
it.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, because they had no idea what the hell they were doing.
No.
Well, to be fair, Mortal Kombat Annihilation was very much like Mortal Kombat 2.
I feel like
A series of fights that happened in weird locations that you really didn't know why they were doing it, and even the writers of the movie had no idea why they were doing it.
You know what?
But it was
I feel like when they
a
made
spectacle?
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, they were like told you have to make a Mortal Kombat game, and the people there were like, oh, I really want to make a Twisted Metal game, but I guess we'll do this because it just felt really Twisted Metal for some reason with like just the plot and the characters. I don't know. I just got that vibe from it.
Well, the problem
And they
with the
didn't
Mortal
have
Kombat
like
games
half
is
the
that
character. They didn't have
there
half
was no
the
story.
well, and they didn't have half the actors either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
killed
like
off
use
Johnny
like
Cage.
discount
who was
Raiden, discount everybody.
They killed off Johnny Cage, who was actually one of the fun characters in the first
Well,
one.
they had to splurge for the CGI at the end.
Yeah, and they recast Sonya, which was
Fucking
not good.
animality shit. Yeah, so I think we're all in agreement that the closest one,
I think the closest one is Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Is
I
DO.
do think it is.
especially because since they included the volleyball scene as well, it basically encompassed two different genres of games in one movie. The one which was the fighter, and the one that was a volleyball game where no one was fighting
in the
anything.
game. They were like, yes, we're going to have nice leggy shots of
Yes.
bikinis and fighting.
Yep.
That's a lot of what DOA is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, it's true. They also made sure to put a lot of DOA
DOA
branding
all
everywhere.
Yes.
over the place.
A lot of DOA
Damn.
branding.
I was waiting for the fighter card with like, oh, you're 5 points in strength, but 3 points in agility.
They did that for like the 3 women, and that was it.
They
They
had
had the
they had them
little card.
show up, right? They
They had a card show up,
But
and it
not
was
like-
like, here's your 3 main characters who are all
You
female,
know, like
and we're going to
intel
give it.
for the
Everyone
cheating
else,
exam.
no. This is their favorite thing to do. I don't know what that has to do with fighting, but hey, they did it. And the second runner-up, I think, would probably be Mortal Kombat, honestly.
Spice World, I think, was closest.
Yes. That's
It was fighting for your view, which is a different type of
He's
video.
fighting for spicing up your life.
Yeah. So,
It's a struggle.
All right.
so
Okay.
Yeah. Our
next sauce.
third sauce is Dark Gaseous Nebula of the Orion, with a heat level of 8, featuring Ghidorah, who first appeared in Godzilla
That just
vs.
sounds like it's
Ghidorah.
going to give you demon farts.
I mean,
It looks like a demon
Dark
fart.
gaseous nebula hot sauce.
From the
Strong
darkest
sounds
edges of
like-
space comes a horrifying hot sauce that can ooze itself on anything.
Like if you
oh
eat this
no, why?
I
Like if you
don't, I
eat
don't
this
like
before
that.
So we've turned into an action adventure now.
Not-
Here,
I feel like
look at
Like
that.
if,
Look
you,
at that.
like if you eat this
Look at that
before you go to sleep, you're
That
gonna
looks
fart
like a
yourself
demon
to death. You'll accidentally choke.
Ghidorah is a monster made of pure contamination, and it grows by feeding on smog from factories and waste
So
fluids.
yes, it's the tar monster.
It's a tar
Yeah.
monster.
Oh, it's
Alright.
Oh, it's
Captain
the
Pollution.
Captain
Yes.
Pollution from Captain
Oh,
Planet.
speaking of that, by the way, the first thing I thought was like, wouldn't this hit a perfect opponent for him be Captain Planet if Godzilla was not available or not able to stop him?
It would be.
So that was it? The facts about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
As
looking-
useless as the costume.
I'm just looking at all these movies we've seen.
Oh, Lord.
Some of these were great.
Yes. And
Yes.
Some of these were not.
Some of these
Definitely not.
were not
We
great.
really need to go through all of them and then like pick out like the must-watch,
Yeah,
for, like,
yeah,
each-
like
each
our
year.
favorites.
like
The greatest hits.
Yeah, like the greatest hits.
Alice
Like
with Wild Wild West and Speed Racer, great. Exit Wounds, not so great.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Well, cheers. That's even weaker.
Waiting for it.
I was like worried too. I'm like, man, this looks dense.
That's like a 2.
Crap.
Well,
yeah.
So far, the hottest one was the first one.
we're actually getting weaker the farther up the scale we go.
It's time for another Bad Movie Night origin story.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I think between the 4 of us, we can tell what I'm calling the tale of Turkey Hill.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
I would like to point out this is our equivalent of a Bigfoot sighting. It happened, but we've got no proof of it.
And we haven't been
And
able
I
to
regret
replicate
I regret not recording it because it would have made a great video.
it. Would have.
And it hasn't happened since.
No.
It was.
At least Turkey Hill will live on in this video and in our memories.
In our
memories,
for sure. Lord.
Yes.
So
Aaron, you want to take over?
yeah, Aaron, because it was your pick.
It's my story.
It was your movie.
So, there is a movie with Hulk Hogan in it called No Holds Barred. And I tried to look it up, and I made sure the week ahead of time that you could look it up and you could find it and you could stream it off of a Fire Stick. So I was using the Fire Stick to try to find it
On Amazon Prime.
on Amazon Prime.
Right. It said it was on Amazon Prime.
And you're using, and
And-
the
and-
important detail is you were using the speech-to-text search
I was
function.
using the speech to text. Okay, ready? Push the button. Ding. No holds barred.
And then essentially,
Now,
Eliza
looking
comes-
up Turkey Hill ice cream.
Yes. No. It said no. It didn't say Turkey Hill ice cream. It said no results for Turkey Hill.
No,
Then you
it's
tried
for
again,
Turkey Hill.
And then
and it did
came
the
up-
same thing. You did it like at least 3 to 5 times.
And on the third time, it went and asked if I wanted to add Turkey Hill to the shopping cart.
It was clearly trolling you because
Yes.
you were getting madder
Oh
and
my
madder.
God.
It saw you were getting.
It said it was on here!
You were
You were here yesterday! I checked! I verified! I validated! It's not here! And meanwhile, us.
And then the Farsing's like, would you like to search for Turkey Hill online?
And meanwhile, the three
Would
of
you like
us
to add
are
Turkey Hill to your
laughing.
shopping cart?
We're laughing like idiots.
like we can't.
We all had smartphones, and one of us should have had the intellect to start recording, because as soon as it happened the first time,
It was like
that would have been gold.
it was like Alexa turned into Twitch chat.
Yes. Alexa trolled the shit out of me
Trolling you.
all night long. I don't know how No Holds Barred turned into Turkey Hill.
Listen, someone
But
got
damn,
Listen.
I got trolled.
The NSA
Yeah.
version
Woo.
assigned to us really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That shit's hilarious. Oh man,
Oh.
I was so upset too.
Yes.
I knew it was
It's
on
okay, though.
Amazon Prime.
He was this
And it
red.
was just-
this red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
My face was the color of my shirt right now.
But
I
but
was so
there's a happy
pissed.
ending. We did find the
Yes.
movie and did watch it.
Yes.
We did
It
end up
did
watching
not.
the
It
movie,
did not prevent us from
and we
watching.
had just as much fun laughing
No.
at it as I expected.
It smelled dookie.
It's an interesting movie. Check it out.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All
so
right.
Next up.
Next up is Killer of the Living as our fourth sauce, with a heat level of 8, featuring
Wait,
Anguirus.
again 8?
Yeah, there are 2 8s.
All right.
Is this
make the
thing
rules.
supposed to be an armadillo?
He's kind of like an ankylosaur, sort of.
You know what kills the living? Boredom.
He first appeared in Godzilla Raids again.
Look at that.
He's a little cute guy actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. The face is just like. Look at this.
Bless
Look at
you.
this. Look at his face. Look at his face. Get a little.
It doesn't take having 5 brains to know that this smoky hot sauce is nothing to mess with. Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So far,
Let's
the
see.
8s are about a 2.
Charcoal habanero.
Yeah. So Anguirus and
Hot sauce
Godzilla
is
actually
fun.
started out as rivals when they were fighting to the death when they first met, and then Godzilla killed him once they reached Japan. But then after that, all their appearances in the show they essentially were best buds, and they went on adventures together.
So first they fought, then Godzilla killed him, and then they became best friends?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for this Godzilla lore. It's really enriching the experience.
Well, listen. These are Godzilla hot sauces.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Shells.
Let's give this a try.
I doused this, hoping he'll taste it this time.
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
more
okay.
heat.
Okay. It's it's not hot.
It's not hot though.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's hotter than the last show, but not hotter than the
I really
first
have to
one.
press it against my tongue. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a good heat. It's actually hotter than the other ones, which is we're off to a good start.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, this is. So far, I like this one the most.
In terms of an actual hot sauce, yeah.
Yeah. This one and the first one
It
were
tastes
like
a little smoky.
The first one,
Good.
yeah. I like the first one. The
I mean,
first
it
one
is charcoal habanero, so I would assume.
Well, Space Chili Jalapeno was so far the weakest, so I wasn't expecting much when it says charcoal.
well, you
But
said
at the same
smoky.
time, it actually does taste smokier. So
Yeah.
you can actually taste the charcoal and not just.
I've had some of
kerosene.
Smokey and the Bear. It does taste like that.
No.
if we had a bad movie night death battle, which Hercules would win? Arnold Strong, aka Arnold Schwarzenegger from Hercules in New York, or Lou Ferrigno from Hercules and the Adventures of Hercules.
I mean, come on, Arnold Strong. He's got strong in his name.
Yeah, he does.
So we have
And both of them were dubbed over.
Yep.
Wait, both of them were dubbed over?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right, because it was like Italian or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Lou Ferrigno is deaf, so he
Right. I keep forgetting that.
So
No, it's just it's.
I know. I know.
They
It's
do
fine.
such a good job of
They do such a good job of actually dubbing it right.
Well, they did a
Covering-
good job dubbing him. Unlike
Arnold-
Schwarzenegger, where you all of a sudden have like this very proper
Ridiculous.
British actor doing his voice. Pretzel!
I don't. You know,
Pretzy!
Lou Ferrigno, is he bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
Does
from
he
the
look
size
man-
side?
Yeah, it's just from like his
Yes.
size.
Arnold
How big is he?
I don't
Arnold
think so.
Strong ended up becoming the world's strongest man.
Like he was like
I
Mr.
got.
Universe.
I have
like,
to.
yeah.
I.
Mr. Universe.
I'm gonna
yeah,
go-
he's a
Yeah.
giant.
I'm gonna go with Schwarzenegger, but it's mainly because he's got Pretzy as in his posse, and nothing beats Pretzy.
I gotta
Pretty
go with
Naposi.
Lou Ferrigno. I think he's got the beard. He's
he
facial
does have the
hair.
beard. He does.
He
have
does-
the
he
beard.
does- He does have a nice beard.
He has a
And-
nice beard.
And he is the Incredible Hulk. In addition to being Hercules.
Yes.
well,
he is
I'm
also
just,
the
I'm just
Incredible
I'm just looking at the Hercules.
I know,
okay?
I'm just
One-
saying.
Arnold's strong. He's got that baby face. He's naive. You know. he
It's
doesn't-
true. Yeah. Very.
I mean, at the end, he got himself in a tight spot because of his shenanigans.
Yeah.
Very young. Very
Meanwhile-
young Hercules.
Meanwhile, you got Lou Ferrigno. He is battling head on the sword of science,
That's right. That's right. Sort of science.
and,
Yep.
and he can take no fucks. He's not naive at all. He knows he's like bitches be tripping. I'm gonna punch somebody in the face. That's what he's about. So I feel like
I need to use my space chariot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing.
Arnold's
Swing.
A
I'm gonna
rock.
spin this rock really fast, generate a lot of centrifugal force, and
Throw it,
release
and
it.
then jump
And
onto
then
the
just-
chariot.
and then just-
Arnold
and then
Strong
just
would be
use
too
that on the
polite.
back.
He'd be too polite, and Lou Ferrigno would just come
I mean,
swinging.
okay. Actually, I have to change it. I gotta go with Lou Ferrigno. Because what is Arnold Strong beat? A bear. A pathetic
a
man
guy
in a
in a
bear
bear
suit.
suit.
Okay?
Man in a
What
bear
does
suit.
Lou Ferrigno's Hercules do? He beats up a goddamn robot centaur and makes it cry like a bitch and then die and drown in the water.
It's true. It's true.
These are
He beats up
true
clockwork
He's,
inventions.
he's very anti-science.
Yes.
we did watch the documentary.
And he takes care of all the little people.
Yes.
He does take care of them.
He takes care of the little
The
people.
little people, the little people. God, that was hilarious.
Like, such a ridiculous subplot. Made no sense.
They said little
The
people
subplot
so
that
many
never
times.
was.
It's okay.
So consensus
Ferrigno.
is Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno.
I have such strong arguments. I convinced all of you otherwise.
You did. You did. You did. You won us over.
That's
You
the
showed
bonus.
us the error of our ways.
Arnold
I
Strong.
brought from the message from the mountaintop.
Arnold Strong looks
Like
at
Moses,
certain points
you
in his
came
life,
down with the Ten
but Lou
Commandments.
Ferrigno just does a better
I
job.
bring you
of
this
Hercules.
15 10
And I sealed away the sword of science.
No one seals that away.
Number 5 is Cybernetic Slasher with a heat level of 9, featuring Gaiyan, who first appeared in Godzilla vs. Gigan.
I have a strong affinity for green hot sauces. So I always feel like I never get disappointed by green hot sauce. So I have,
Okay.
I have a good feeling about this one.
Okay.
It's going to be green all the way down.
So where is Gigan from? Is he like a space monster?
I
or?
will let you know. I will let you know. This sauce-
Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself.
Thanks for these
Sorry.
questions and these threats.
This sauce has an edge to it and will cut straight to the chase with fiery fury. Gigan is a chicken-like reptilian alien turned into a cyborg, controlled by the aliens of M Space Hunter Nebula.
Oh god.
Oh God, Alex!
Oh god.
What have you done?
Well, because there's no thing.
Yeah, because it was too thick.
Oh god.
He dumped it.
Alex, present your plate to the camera so they can know your mishap.
No.
Mistakes were
We're
made.
gonna zoom in on that.
Yeah,
Yes.
mistakes were made on that. That's. I'm gonna pay for that.
Would you like some chicken with your hot sauce?
You want like
I'm
another
actually
piece
gonna-
of
yes,
chicken
I'm
to
gonna
like?
take another take. Yep. Yep. We're gonna double this up. We're gonna.
Okay. Gentlemen.
Charles.
All right, green shit. Let's go.
Ours Potter.
Yep. Josh was right. Green not disappoint.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the other one better.
Yeah.
Oh wait, well,
Well.
maybe.
It's hotter, but that doesn't make it better. It's like when you get a really hot salsa.
It's one of those like roof your mouth kind of eats a little bit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say. I'm starting to get the
I think it takes a minute.
Yeah.
Starting to get the face.
Yeah.
It is a ghost pepper season, so
Okay.
it's one of the ones that builds up and just
Yeah, ghost
keeps
pepper.
It does. You're right. It does not disappoint.
No.
I think flavor-wise, I like the other one now.
Mm-hmm.
The charcoal one?
Yeah, like if the charcoal one had this heat, I'd be really happy.
Which giant monster movie that we've watched for Bad Movie Night did you enjoy the most? It seemed appropriate to ask considering we're trying.
So,
Dragon Wars, D Wars.
Oh.
Well, would you like to listen to the full selection?
Oh my god, yeah.
I need a refresher.
My lips are-
Godzilla?
Not my
Yeah.
the lips.
Godzilla 1998, Dragon Wars, D Wars,
I did.
King Kong Lives, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, Yeti, the giant monster of the 20th century, Yongari, I threw in Monster Hunter just for shits and giggles, and Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla.
And I stick by my previous statement. Dragon Wars, D Wars. Because it's the only one of those movies
For me,
where
it's
a
a
person comes running out of their office with a shotgun.
Yeah, but
ready
that's
to
not
kill
what
people.
makes a good giant monster movie.
You didn't ask what makes a good giant monster.
Okay.
You asked which one of these was my
It's a toss-up for me between Yeti and King Kong Lives. I like the Yeti. It just seems totally original.
Yes.
I love how there was like never a clear perspective about how big the Yeti really was.
Oh, his size was changing
all
all the time.
But I'll never forget that elevator scene.
Oh yeah, he was like, elevator go up, elevator go down.
It's just a very memorable
Okay.
little like piece of. You would think it would be in more giant monster movies, but it's not.
No.
I like that.
Right,
King
this-
Kong Lives had baby King Kong and like King Kong heart surgery and like these are the real medical
And a little,
domestic trials that go
and a
on.
little African American child waving the Confederate flag, which
Great
would
moments.
seem very. That was a choice.
That was a kid
That was a
cared
choice.
about states' rights.
So, pro tip: don't put nearly as much of that hot sauce in your mouth as I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is kicking my face pretty serious. Like, I'm not like, oh no, my eyes are watering. No, it just feels like someone like has literally punched me in the mouth.
Jeez.
I think.
Nice.
I think for me, it's a toss up between D-War or Yongari.
Well, I'm not surprised about the Ungari.
These are
You
these
got
are
some.
these are un-American picks.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Listen, I am going to go with Godzilla Lives because it was an action adventure movie.
Yes, it was.
You mean King Kong Lives?
Yes, that one. Sorry, King Kong Lives. Because it is an action adventure movie.
I forgot about the action adventure part.
Yes. Oh yes.
There's just the one, but
It's very quick.
There's a lot going on in that movie when you think about it.
I try not to.
I love when like Godzilla breaks free and that was in that hangar and they're all just like driving away.
King Kong.
the King Kong, like King Kong.
King Kong. You keep saying.
Miss Kong.
Yeah.
Miss
Yeah.
Kong.
Yeah, he's
Miss Kong.
rescuing
Not
the
King Kong,
missus.
Miss Kong.
Right, Miss Kong.
Miss Kong is all tied up in the.
That's right, because there's the King Kong family. There's like the wife King Kong and the dad.
There's
King
Mama Kong, there's
Mama
Papa Kong, and then
Papa
there's
Kong.
Baby Kong.
Fucking
And if he didn't
Goldilocks.
die, there would be. Well, I mean, it would have been Brother Kong, and then you would have had little Sister Kong.
Yeah, but all of the
It's like the whole
all of the
Donkey Kong
no. But that scene in that like hangar or garage or whatever it is with all the cars
It
kind
had
of
to be
like
like a.
doing whatever the hell they were doing.
It had to be
Trying
like
to
an.
make explosions happen.
Yeah,
I'd make
it was-
explosions happen.
It was like, hey,
They had to
everything-
cars crashing is fun. Why are they crashing here? Cars crashing is
It's
fun.
like we decided to just start the demolition derby. Right
It's
here.
like why did they filled? They put another Kong in an airplane hangar and filled that hangar with cars, and all those cars were essentially made out of
Explodium.
explosives.
Explodium.
It was like, oh, they hit the bumper, car explodes.
And the one that had to jump over the other car for reasons completely unexplained.
Yeah.
Also that it could
And a
land
lot
on
of them
its
seem to
side
be...
and then explode.
Yeah.
There were many unnecessary explosions in that scene.
Yes.
It's a train wreck of a scene.
So,
All right.
We're ending with God of the Earth that has a heat level of 10, featuring Baragon, who first appeared in Frankenstein Conquers the World. You thought I was going to say Godzilla versus Baragon.
But no.
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 Just don't confuse him with Barugon. That's a different monster who has a deadly rainbow beam attack and fought a giant turtle that named Gamera.
You have such a way with words. It was more.
This sauce was pulled from deep below the rocks in the
I mean,
hottest
yeah.
part of the earth, ready to burn.
Ready to burn.
Ready to work. Smoked
Zerg, zerg.
Carolina Reaper.
Zug, zug.
Oh boy.
I can smell it from here.
Dun dun.
No, it's okay.
All right.
Shall we?
We shall. Here we go.
Enjoy.
Bombs up.
Bottom. Yeah.
Okay. It's a sauce. It's taking its time. Doing its thing. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's hot.
It does deliver.
Ooh, that's definitely hotter.
Can I do something wrong?
Did you just like throw it down your gullet and not like?
Or maybe you're so numb from the last one that you overdid.
All his nerve endings cut themselves off. They were like, no more.
Fuck you!
You're like a Dragon Ball Z character. That last sauce, that was like your Zenkai boost that powered you up, and now like this is like just a Cyberman compared to for you.
His tongue achieved basic instinct mode.
Ultra instinct, not basic instinct.
Whatever.
Basic instinct is a completely different.
That's
Well,
a movie.
That's an actual.
That's a
movie.
blood cross maneuver.
Well, that's what they're doing. Okay, ultra instinct.
That is definitely hotter. Ooh,
Yeah.
get the hips from it. Ooh. Whenever I have really hot stuff after a while, I get hit.
Why is that? It's not hitting me at all.
Did you put it on your tongue at all?
Yeah.
Try again.
I'm gonna have to.
Reboot your tongue.
Turn it off and turn it
that is
back on.
definitely
Turn it
the
off.
hottest.
Turn it back on.
Ooh.
Definitely the hottest.
Oh boy.
Okay.
An actual hot sauce.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
So it took hitting 10 for it to actually be hot.
Ah. Yeah.
That's
That's a spicy meatball.
that one really sticks around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta wash down a little bit.
Well, that green one kicked my ass, so I don't know. I did put a lot of the green one on. Though.
Yeah.
There's definitely that.
Shielding.
It was definitely a hot one. Wow, this just is not feeling it at all. It's crazy. Maybe he's just immune to that specific type of heat.
Maybe.
Well, like I put this like directly on my you saw me. I put it like I flipped it. I put it directly on my tongue. Okay,
Oh, man.
I'm feeling a little bit now.
Oh man. This one is
It takes like a couple.
That is definitely the hottest
That
one.
was good. I like that.
So I would say if that one's a 10, then I would say that the first one is a 7. The green one.
Yeah, if we had to
is an
arrange
8.
these by actual hotness, I
yeah.
feel like it would
This
be
is the
more
hottest.
like
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the actual lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Where you
So
got
the actual
1,
lineup would be Dark
2,
Gaseous, Nebula of the Orion,
4,
Mutated Rose,
6.
Killer of the Living, The Unbelievable, Cybernetic Slasher, and God of the Earth.
I like how you didn't go by numbers. You just went by it.
Well, I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
can't
'cause who
see the
cares?
numbers.
Well,
Who
I
cares
can't
on-
read.
What else is new?
Why are you telling everyone my secrets, Josh? I told you that in confidentiality.
You don't know what that word means.
I don't. I've been waiting for you to get me hooked on phonics for Hanukkah for years so I could know what the subtitles have been saying in our bad movies.
You're better off without them.
Watch the movies with subtitles in it.
They are doing a number on mine.
Sinuses.
Sinuses.
That's how you can tell
That's
it's truly hot. Clears them out.
Our last question is another death battle.
Ooh.
Who is the superior Sean Connery from Bad Movie Nights? We've got Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez from Highlander 2, The Quickening, Sir August de Winter from The Avengers, Zed from Zardoz, and Alan Quatermain from League of Extraordinary
I
Gentlemen.
feel like this is so obvious. Peak Sean Connery is Zardoz.
Zardoz.
Yeah,
Yes.
correct,
Like,
correct.
There's
There's
no...
no- Because it is Sean Connery.
Yes, that whole
No,
movie
it's-
is a
it's-
vanity piece for
it's-
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery being like, I am the manliest man that ever manned ever,
Yes.
and I need to make a movie about it.
I feel like
it's
when he came onto that scene, like him wearing that like
Ridiculous.
ridiculous outfit, his entrance song should have been "I'm sexy and I know it."
getup.
Like,
Well, they hadn't invented that song.
I know,
I want
but
to be
if it
He-Man,
existed, it would have been
but
in
I'm
there.
not muscular.
Who needs muscles when you have guns?
When you have raw testosterone as a script, you know, like
and then also when you have the ability to cause people to go in reverse time and stuff.
How did he gain that ability?
I
again?
don't know.
It's some diamond thing. It's
He watched some videos on the internet.
It's like a pure Gary Stu performance. Like he just like wanted to just jerk himself off in a film really bad, and that's exactly what the film is.
no, like you're right. Like that, especially that scene where he's
Watching the screen.
no, when they're watching him.
Right. It's like, well, what's the message of this movie? It's like they tried to put a bunch of deep themes, and it's like this is a testament to Sean Connery's ego. Like,
I mean, there are some like
there are some themes about like being so intellectual you become out of touch with like the natural
urges and things. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Or like,
And then you can't relate to people
or,
anymore.
or when intellectualizing things goes beyond like trying the actual meaning of life and trying to like understand and participate and enjoy life. And it's like, well, you shouldn't try to ascend past interacting with the life. And
If you're not living life,
and raw
what is
instincts
the point of
and emotions
intellectually
and,
breaking down life?
and whatever. But like it goes to the nth degree by being like anyone who has a brain is a moron and anyone who has an erection is a real person. Like
The apathetics.
if you don't sweat, you're not real. It's like I get it, but
That doesn't make it right.
I'm gonna change Cybernetic Slasher to Alex's Folly. That's the new.
but like if everyone
Secret
was,
of Alex's
if
News.
everyone was cavemen, that wouldn't be so great either.
Right.
It just seems like there's this middle ground that they didn't even try to go for. They were just like, no, caveman good. I guess if you had to choose. I mean, the whole hive mind dystopia thing was really weird too, which I was like, we'll just make it so that you are just old, but you have to live forever. And it's like, why? Why would you do that to people?
They didn't. That was the thing. Is that
Just because
they
someone
made-
disagrees?
No,
Yeah.
they
You want to like
they
rehabilitate
were
all these smart
immortal,
people?
but that didn't stop their aging process. So they wanted to die, but they couldn't die. So they kept getting older.
No,
But
no,
no. The
Their
hive
punishment-
mind, the punishment was that they would age them and put them away.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one guy that you do see that happen to, he's youthful like everybody else, but as soon as he has a disagreement with the
Like
hive
Zed,
mind,
yeah, the guy who was
They-
Zed's best
oh,
friend.
right.
they punish him
Forgot
by
about that
making
scene.
him old and infirm.
And that's why he goes like that
Cast him
original
off.
founder guy, and he's like, "We want to die, we
Right.
want to die," and then like Zed finally like turns off whatever they were doing.
Right, the
So they
sphere
could
were in
die.
That was making them immortal. Right. Yeah. It's like why
Forgot about that.
just because you're disagreeing doesn't mean you should
That's okay.
age someone and let them suffer for eternity.
That's where you're wrong, Loco.
That's where you're wrong.
To keep in with the tradition of last video, I put every hot sauce on there.
Oh,
So he's
God.
gonna
I
do
have
all
added
of
now, I've also added from the original run, the Fire Demon, which had 10, and Doom Inevitable, which was an 11 to this.
So he's got a total of over 9,000.
Enjoy the taste, because I don't know how much you're going to taste after this.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's have a short moment of silence for Jack's
These
taste buds.
taste buds that are about to die.
But we already did the moment of silence for the noise reduction.
Yeah, that was for the recording purposes. This is for your taste buds.
At least I got shit.
Alright, time to die.
Yep. It's been nice knowing you, buddy.
Just eats in quiet contemplation.
I'm waiting for him to start screaming.
He's not going to scream. It's not a baby like you.
Why do you have to ruin my fun?
What have to ruin your... I love watching my friends scream. I'm the monster.
Yes. Well, you're not young Gary.
Yay?
Am I the drama?
Am I? All sides point to yes.
It seemed way worse the first time I did it.
That just shows you. The second run
You already
isn't
built
even
an
as hot as the
system.
first
Mhm.
one.
That's crazy.
Second run wasn't even as hot as the first.
You did whatever Alex did. You're
Aided in sexual
tongue
My
had-
tolerance is over for
You
not.
ate it as your tongue was going through a Windows update.
So,
Alright, that was fun.
That was fun.
Maybe we'll do this again if there's a third series released.
We should try to come up with like
Other questions.
themes and stuff to like discuss across all the movies.
Yeah, because I'm running out of bad movie night questions to come up with.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got plenty of material.
Yeah, I was
To
going
work
to say
with.
there's plenty of fodder here.
We should each try to like do like a deep dive on one of these and be like how it was made or something.
Look at how many bad movies.
All
And most
bad
of them
movies.
sucked.
Jack is just going to splice in an actual like image of this.
Yeah.
Instead of zooming in on the page.
Alright.
Jack's
Like-
good at video editing.
Like what are the themes of Santa Claus conquering the Martians?
Alright, on that note,
On that note,
TV right here, brain.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and leave me some feedback in the comments below. Stay tuned to this channel for more videos from me, Weapon Gojira X.